morning everyone, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy Wednesday and welcome to another Spooky Binder stuffing. I do want to quickly say today's video is going to be extremely chaotic. I woke up not feeling very well and my voice was literally fine, but the more I talk, I'm like congested, so it blocks up my nose. This video is probably going to be a struggle to film. I do also have 2 cats in here, and every time I put them outside, they keep yelling and knocking on the door to come back in. So it's just going to be an all-around mess. I normally pre-film these videos, and that did not happen yesterday. So please just bear with me as we continue. So I should have $40 here to play with. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. So $40 in just 5s and 1s, which hopefully should work out for us today. So if you guys didn't already know, my upload schedule for Hollow Wednesday does directly correlate to when my brother, husband, and cousins post an episode of their podcast. With that being said, this horror movie mayhem is the first savings challenge that we always start with. This is available both on my Etsy and Ko-fi. If you guys are a Ko-fi member, for my highest 3 tiers, you do get access to this for free. So let's just dive in. So this is the envelope right here. So for this savings challenge, you will rate a movie out of 5 stars, and then I personally pay $1 per star that I rate it. If you guys want to, you can definitely heighten the stakes, but that is just what I'm comfortable doing. So this episode is actually my movie pick, which means I'm actually in this episode as well, if this is an episode you decide to tune into. So the podcast is called 4 Dead Losers. That's why I kind of have this set up to be a collaboration between me and the podcast YouTube channel. I will say this is a movie that is probably not for everyone in the sense of it's not your average or like basic slasher movie or paranormal haunting movie. So I'm not sure what words I can say and what words I can't, but essentially this movie does recap a really popular cult that a lot of people may know about. It involves the one with the Kool-Aid, so if you know what I'm talking about, that is kind of what this film represents. The reason I chose this one is because when I saw it for the first time ever, I had no idea that it was even based off a real thing. So when I got that information, it terrified me that this could have been something, or this was essentially something that did actually happen. So because of that, all these years later, I did want to revisit it, and I selected that movie for the podcast. It was not as scary as I remember it being, but a lot of us did still really enjoy it. So because of that, I am actually going to rate it 4 out of 5 stars. I do think a lot of it aged really well with the time because I want to say it came out in like, I think before 2010, maybe 2012 at like the very latest. It was filmed documentary style in terms of like using a handheld camera, and I feel like if you watch it now, you would still think that the quality it presents would have been something that was filmed now and not so far away. So I'm going to give it 4 stars. So that does mean we are going to pay $4 to this challenge. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. We may be able to condense something, so let's just, I should have just checked that first. So I'm actually going to put this back. I'm going to put a 1 back and grab a 10. So we have a 10, oh my gosh. We have 5, 10, and $15 in Horror Movie Mayhem. So that is all we're going to do with this challenge. We just start with it, and then we are going to use a D10, I think, to tell us which challenge we're going to play next. So let's go ahead and bring out the dice tower and my dice. So if you guys were not aware, we do actually have Frightmare this weekend, which is a really large horror convention that is going to be happening in the Dallas, Texas area. So because of that, I did get my nails done yesterday, and I went with like this black colored set. I was thinking about doing some horror specific themed nails, but this convention is only for a weekend, so I didn't want to have like bloody nails just for the rest of the time. Also, ignore my foolish mortal sign. She's like tweaking out, and I don't know if that adds to the vibe or if it just makes it annoying. Okay, my apologies if the lighting changed a little bit. I kind of turned it down. I don't know if maybe I had it too high up, but anyway, this is my D10. We are going to roll this, and it's going to tell us which challenge we're going to be playing. If it rolls a 0, we're just going to ignore that, which is the cat, because I only have 9 challenges to actually play. Okay, let's just get started, because I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like severely uncomfortable trying to film this right now. So we got a 4, so this is 1, 2, 3, and 4, which actually last time I thought we had played everything and we did not visit number 3. So number 4 is my Halloween Michael Myers scratch off challenge. So I did get this lovely paper clip from this secret budgeter. She does sell them on her Etsy shop. But she is a pen pal, and she sent us paper clips, and I'm literally obsessed with this one. It was perfect for this binder. So again, this challenge is available over on my Etsy if it's something you're interested in. I have like 6 different square horror themed challenges. So we are just going in order, I think. So we will scratch this one. The amounts on this challenge specifically range from 1 through 9. They're all pretty much the same in terms of the range value. So we did get a number 3, which we can definitely do. Okay, so let's grab, well actually, again, let's see if we have anything we can take out, and we don't, so we're going to have to grab 3 $1 bills. So we have 1, 2, and 3 right here. So now we have a total of $13 because there was already 10 in here. So we can go ahead and put this away and then roll again. So all of my challenges, if you guys have never seen a spooky binder stuffing from me before, they're all allocated to a specific area, whether it's a randomizer or it actually has a category that I want it to go to. Really quickly, if you guys hear a voice in the background, my mom is home right now and it sounds like she's on a phone call, so just try to ignore that. But let's go ahead and roll the dice again and see where we're going to be going next. So we got a number 2, which is going to be my pet section. So this is actually a roll and save, which I love visiting this one. I think for this challenge we are rolling a d6, so let me go ahead and get that out really quickly. So I'm using my cat themed dice that I got sent from Nat, and I really love her so much. So we got a 3. Let me get a marker really quick. So we are finishing this first row with a number 3. I do kind of simultaneously use this as a catch-all, which I feel like happens with almost every single roll and save. So I'm going to put $2 back and I'm going to grab a 5. So we have, if I can fix this, $5, $10, $15, $16, and $17 towards this roll and save. So this was a freebie from Budget with M. I have had it for quite a long time now, so I don't know if it's still available. So before we continue, I quickly want to ask if you guys can go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you guys have not already. So not just for me, but for any other YouTuber that you watch, please like their videos. It helps us out. Comment down below. Do what you can. So now let's go ahead and roll the d10 again. And we got another number 2. So we're actually just going to stay here. And I think this time I'm just going to do a d4 since we already rolled a d6. So I should probably honestly just leave these open and to the side. Yeah, so let's roll a d4 for the next circle, and we're going to be doing $2 right here to start us off in the next row. I'm really interested to see how much money this is actually going to save. So instead of taking that other 5, I'm just going to grab 2 1s. So now we have $5, $10, $15, $16, $17, $18, and $19 in here. I have been finding a ton of spooky like freebies and stuff, so definitely watch my Friday videos where I do like Ko-fi hauls if you guys are interested in seeing all the free challenges that I'm collecting. So now we can go back to our D10, and it looks like we're going to go to number 5, which is going to be my month ahead savings. Which one is this? Oh yes, I'm so excited. Okay, this is my Haunted Mansion challenge, and I feel like I have so many challenges throughout all my videos that are allocated to month ahead, so I might actually switch this out. Well, I don't know if I want to just print one dashboard, so what I might do is just leave it as is but make a mental note that it's going to go somewhere else. So if I can just organize all of this. Okay, so my Haunted Mansion challenge is actually one that I purchased off of Etsy. So it does come from fairyrosecottage.etsy.com, and it is this beautiful full page challenge with the hitchhiking ghosts. Hopefully you guys can see it all. So I did kind of adapt this challenge to make it similar to a roll and save, so you can allocate each house to a certain amount, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to kind of spice things up a little bit. So I do actually have a Haunted Mansion challenge that I bought from Target, created by Disney themselves. And in that game, it does come with these little tiny cards, which are called haunt cards, and these are numbered 1 through 3. So what I decided to do was every time we get to this challenge is I will draw a card, and that is going to tell me what we're going to stuff. So I'm going to split the deck because we don't need all of them. And we are just going to pull the first one, which is a number 3. So we are just going to write that in for the next house. I don't think this is the right color, but we got a 3, and let's just go ahead and do one more to finish the row. So we got a 1, which is going to be $4 added into this challenge. So we are going to pause there just so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to add these 2 to the bottom, and then if I can grab the rest of the deck, we are just going to combine the 2. And if we get this challenge again, we will do it another time. So let's go ahead and grab $4. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the good thing about this one, since I am using those cards, is it does make it really low income friendly, and I really, really like that about this. So now in here we have $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, $11, $12, and $13. If anything, I will just condense these envelopes off camera because I should have higher bills just in a different area. So that's going to be all for this one. Okay, so now we can bring out our dice tower and roll again to see where we're going to be going. And we got another number 5. I'm just going to go ahead and roll again. And a number okay. So we got a number 2, but we have already done that one twice now. Okay, no. What is this? A 6? Yeah, okay, so we're going to go to envelope 6. This is for my traditional savings. And, okay, this is going to be a scratch-off challenge from What's Poppin' Sunshine. So this one is actually a freebie over on her Ko-fi shop. I did just make it a scratch-off challenge, which I think is probably what it's listed as. So it does come with 2 different Goosebumps books. I have this one, and then Jordan did keep the second one that I printed. Okay, so let's go ahead and scratch off the next one. I don't even know which one I want to do because this wasn't necessarily in an order. We just kind of went from the top. So let's do this one. And oh my gosh, wait, is it just a 1? I think it's just a 1. We're going to have to go again. Okay, before I vacuum all this up, we are actually going to go again. And let's go for this one. So we got a 2, which means it's going to be a total of $3. Should I keep that? I feel like it's really low. I should just keep it, right? Because that's already 2 spaces on this. Okay, with that being said, we're going to be adding $3 into traditional savings. I don't have any 1s in here, so we're just going to add 3, 1, 2, and 3. So now we have a total of $13 in this challenge as well. Isn't this the second one we've gotten $13 in? So that is going to be it for What's Poppin' Sunshine, considering we don't roll her again. So let's go ahead and see where we're going. That is a 0, which we don't have 10 challenges. Number 6, why does my dice want to do a bunch of doubles today? Number 1, okay, that's actually really exciting. So this is my halfway to Halloween savings challenge book. Let me switch that out really quick. So over on my Ko-fi, I do have, I think it's an 8-page savings challenge book, maybe 7, but I'm pretty sure it's 8. And it just has a variety of different like Halloween themed challenges. I'm so sorry if the setup is not like literally exactly what it was every other time. Again, it's just been a mess today. I don't feel well and I gotta do what I gotta do. So there are several different Halloween challenges in this book and I'm just playing in order. So this is all going towards, I think, my wisdom teeth. Yeah, so I have to pay myself back $690. So as of right now, this allocation is going towards that fund. But I was doing this the high income way, but last time that would have been extremely expensive. So I don't even remember what my rule was. I think if it's like 16 and up, we're going to save $2 per space. And then if it's 15 or under, we will save the sum. Regardless, it is what it is. I guess we'll just go based off how much money we have. So we do actually need my dice tower for this, which I totally just moved out of the way. Okay, so for Shut the Box, you will roll 2d6, and then you are going to cross off the numbers equivalent to the sum of what you rolled. And you do just keep going until you no longer have any spaces that will fulfill the sum that you have. If you cross out all the numbers, you did shut the box, and then you can either select an amount that you want to stuff for when that happens, or you can just stuff nothing. It's totally up to you. So we did get 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to go straight for the 5. So that's going to be right here. And then let's roll again. So next we got 6 and 7. We're going to go for the 7. 4, 5, 6. We will do the 6. Let's see. I like that we're getting high numbers right now. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness, can we get a 9? Because that would be so useful. We got 6, 7, and 8. Oof. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I did get a comment that you're supposed to only do 2 numbers every time you roll. But I have seen a couple people do however many numbers as long as it's still the sum. So if that's cheating, I apologize, but we're just going to do 3 numbers for now because I can't do just 2, but I could do 3. I could do 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So don't hate me, but I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Maybe because I cheated, should I just stop there? Because I would need 11. Let's see, I'm not going to get 11 anyway. 4 and 5. Okay, so we stopped with a 9 and a 2 left, which is going to be $11. And we're going to save all of that. I didn't even check how much money I have left, but I'm going to leave it that way because the more money in this, the better. I usually just try to get out of spending such a high amount so that our money can last longer, but this video has already become like a pretty good length, so I'm not even too mad at that. Let's go ahead and put this away, and we're going to stuff the $11. So we have 5, 10, and 11 going into my halfway to Halloween challenge. Okay, so now in here we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and $31. That's amazing. That's actually really, really good. So what I'm going to do is every time we finish a page, I will pull out the money. I'm not going to wait till we're done with the book entirely. So now let's grab our D10 back out and see where we're going next. So we got a number 2, but I feel like we keep going to that one. What is that? Okay, that is a number 9. So that is actually going to be my Disney Halloween savings book. So we are just working on these challenges in order. And the one that we're currently on is the Save $50, with each icon being worth 5. I do think we have that, but let's just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we are good to do that. So I'm just going to X out another spot right here. If you guys are interested in this book, it is available on my Etsy shop. You can get it hole punched, and then you can also get it with binder rings if you guys want it to be binded for you already. So another thing to note though is when you order this, yours will be double-sided with the cute like simple pattern. So in here I have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and $20 already. We are almost done with our first row, which is really nice. So our travel fund is already good to go with our flights. So any money that we collect in here will go towards spending money. So let's quickly see how much we have left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and $5. So I do think that we could risk a scratch off. What is number 5? I feel like we've already done that one. Month ahead savings. Should we do that? Because we've already done it. What do you think? What do you think? We haven't done mortgage yet. And which one is this one? LV budgets. Let's just go ahead and do what it said, which was number 5. So this is going to be my Haunted Mansion challenge again. Okay, so let's bring this one back out, and then we do still need those little cards. So let me grab the entire deck, and we are going to shuffle these all, and then we're going to draw, or I guess split it and then draw. Oh my goodness, why are all these cards just flying everywhere? So I'm going to split it here, and now let's see what we're going to be stuffing. I think we'll do, well, we have $5, so we can see what the first few cards are, or the first one, and then we'll go from there. So we did get a 1 on our first draw. So let's just set aside $1. And then we got a 3. Okay, so now we're at 4, which is what we put in last time. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, wait, sorry, 3. So we have $1 left. We will put that into our roll and save from Budget with M. So let me just take all of this out of the way. I really, really love this challenge, and I'm so happy that it was a digital download because then I can really play it however many times I want to. Okay, let's go ahead and see what our new total is in month ahead saving. I guess I really could have just put another number 1 on a different house and then thrown that in this challenge. But for this one, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, $17. I love that. I love that challenge. That's probably going to be one that like sticks around all of the time. I just would probably switch up what it's for. So this last dollar we're going to put in our pet section. And we're just going to write a 1 on one of these circles. That way we can get some progress on this. So I was considering using the catch-all that's in the Disney Halloween book. But I feel like that would just kind of take forever to even add up or finish it. Which is why I'm like, let me just go ahead and use this roll and save as a catch-all too. So in here we now saved a total of 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and $20. That was meant to be. It ended with a perfect amount. So we did not get to every single challenge in this book, but honestly, that is okay. I did actually have some Happy Mail I meant to unbox in the beginning of this video, so we are going to do that really quickly. Oh, okay, there, I got it. Okay, so I do have some Happy Mail from Eileen over at Life With Me Eileen. So I placed this order, I don't even remember, honestly, it's been a little while, but it finally came in, and I'm so excited to have it because these are items that I bought specifically for this binder. So right on top, you guys can see some cards, and that is because I did actually purchase her Who Done It challenge. I did also buy a couple of, I think maybe a couple, I don't even remember. I know I got some scratch and save challenges from her Corpse Bride line. So, oh my gosh, look at all these little cute freebies. So right on top, we do have some spooky stickers. So we have this really cute pumpkin. Oh my gosh, look at that one. It has a little cat. We have a cute haunted house. Then we have these cute like boho leaves, and then this sticker vase. So we have our thank you card at Life With Me Eileen, and this is a little like scratch and save some extra. So thank you so much for your order. Hey Amanda, I hope your order made my day. I hope this package brightens up yours. Then we have this super cute freebie. So it says to a cutie from Eileen. And I love that. I love that it's like a little thank you mini savings challenge. Then we also have a $1,000 placeholder, which is always nice to have. So now we can get into our actual order, which is wrapped in this beautiful paper. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Wait, she gave me so many extras. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the ones in the back. These are not laminated, so they were easy to separate out. So this is her whodunit murder mystery game. So she does play this, I think, in her own spooky binder, or maybe it might be her Game Day Fridays. I'm pretty sure it's her spooky binder. So in here, it does come with an instructions card and a tracker. So you have all these cards right here, some of which are location, victim, weapon, or suspect. So you will pull a card, you'll write the number that was on the card in its respective little box. And then I think at the end, she said whoever has like the highest number is the answer for that question. Of course, it does say on the instructions, so I'm sure we will figure it out once we get there. But I'm so excited to have this challenge because I want to add it into my spooky binder. And then look at the cute little cards that it came with. Okay, so next after the whodunit, let me go ahead and stack all these cutie little freebies over there. I love literally all the stickers, and I love that since it was a spooky order, she gave me a bunch of spooky little theme stickers. So then we have all of these scratch and saves, which I'm so excited about. We do have this like arcade game one. I want to say this one is from Monster House, but I could totally be mistaken. Oh no, wait, I think it is. Okay, so we have this one. It is a save 35. Then we have this challenge, which is a save 45 plus. This is them outside of the actual house. Then we have this challenge, which is a $60 savings. It says find the mask and pay $15. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a little scary. So then we have the Corpse Bride challenges. So we do have a save 40. It says your cup will never empty, for I will be your wine. And it is both Victor and Emily. Then we have Emily right here for save 45. And then another Emily challenge for save 50. So thank you so much, Eileen, for sending all these extras. Oh my goodness, I'm literally obsessed with them. And you guys, I'm going to be stocked for like a really good time for my spooky binder. And I always love getting extras because, again, Jordan does have his own, so now we can kind of share the challenges that I get. With that being said, you guys, that is going to be all for this video. I hope you have a lovely rest of your Wednesday. I'm just going to edit this and lay down. Hopefully I feel better tonight. That way I can finish up all the orders that I have to do before we leave on Friday. Anyway, once again, that's all that I have for you. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you guys have not already. Also, comment down below. Let me know what kind of movies you're into. If you have any horror movie recommendations, definitely let me know below in the comments. And again, I will see you guys tomorrow for a cash stuffing. Bye.